swiftly on.
And welcome back to, you guessed it, another tutorial. This one is a drawing tutorial. I'm going to have a look at a request. Now this has been requested by 1 or 2 different people, and this is how to draw a unicorn. So we've broken this up into 2 parts. The first part is just looking at how to draw a unicorn's head and the horn and the mane, and the second part is looking at how to draw the whole of the unicorn. So we have the whole of the unicorn, which is looking something like that, and we've got just the head on its own. Oh, gotta go the right way, which is going to look something like that. So if you're interested in learning how to draw a unicorn, stick around and let's get crafting. Let's have a look at drawing a unicorn head. So, as with pretty much all tutorials I do for animals, we're going to start with a circle for the head. So we're going to draw our circle. Remember, we're drawing it lightly because we want to be able to rub it out at the end. Once we've got our circle, obviously this is going to be how big your head is. What we're going to do is my unicorn is going to be looking kind of this way, so my nose needs to come out this way. And to draw that, what we're going to do is we're just going to draw a rectangle coming out of it, like that. And that is how long my nose is going to be. So we've got our circle and our rectangle, and then now we're going to turn it into our head shape. So to do that, we're going to start at the top of our head here, and we're going to follow this down, but we're not going to go down to here then go into the rectangle. We're going to smooth it off like that and turn it into a bit of like a hill. So we're going to smooth it off, and when we get to the end of our rectangle, we're not going to make it a point, we're going to curve it like that. And the same when we get to the bottom of our rectangle, we're going to curve it. And when we get to this part of our rectangle, we're going to follow it back into the circle. And that makes our nose for our unicorn's head. You could also use this to do a horse. I'll do a separate horse tutorial at some point. And then I do like to put just like a little mouth on it, just so that we can see it, that's the end. And also, I'm going to just put 1 nostril, although sometimes I also like to do like that. It makes it look a little bit like a dog, so we shall stick with a nostril. Right, next step is doing your eye. We could have an open or a closed eye. This one I'm going to go for a closed eye, and we're just going to roughly try and put it sort of in, not quite in the middle. We don't want it here, we want it up a little bit. And to do the eye, it's going to be closed, so I'm just going to do a little curved line like that, and then we're just going to stick some eyelashes on it. Like so. Well, they're a bit strange looking. Didn't quite do those how I was looking. We'll probably go back in and do those again actually. I don't know if it's because my pencil's not very sharp or if I just did them a bit funny. Slightly better. We'll go back in and sort those out later. Right, then you need to do an eyebrow. So above the eye, we're going to do a bit of an eyebrow, like that. And then our next step is going to be the placement, so where the horn is going to go. So the horn is going to go basically right above the eye here. So to start the horn, we're going to draw a sharp triangle going this way, like that. So I'm going to draw a triangle like this. Make the horn as long as you want it to be, like that. And then we're going to obviously turn it into a horn. And the way we do that is we start at the top and we just draw a curved line like that. And just go all the way down. bit like the same way we do a plant. And then when we get to the bottom, we go like that, and then we just curve it down like an ice cream cone. And on the other side, we're just going to do little curves all the way up. So we have a nice horn. And that's that pretty much done. And then we'll look at the mane. So before we do a mane, we're going to do a fringe out the front. Now our fringe is going to start just above the eyebrow. I'm going to follow the eyebrow, and then it's going to flick up here like a wave, and then it's going to come back this way, and we're also going to have another flick, and then it's going to go behind the horn, and that's going to be our fringe. So we're going to do a wave, back on itself, another wave, back on itself, and that's the fringe done. Now we're almost finished, believe it or not. All we need to do is, that bit should still be there, is sort out the rest of the mane. So the mane is going to start from just behind the horn here. So we're not following the circle, we're going a little bit further, and we're going to just draw one nice swooping line, and we're going to go a little bit further than the curve, and then we're going to swoop it down like that, and that's going to be the general shape for our mane. And on the inside, we're going to start from where we started our fringe, and that's going to come this side of the circle, and that's going to come down to here, and then when we get to here, we're going to do a nice little swirl like that. Although you don't have to, you can do this however you like this mane, it's just the way I'm going to choose to do it. And then at the bottom of here, we're going to have a couple more nice bits of hair. And here, this is going to flick up. Like I say, the way you do this is completely up to you. I'm just going to do it like that. I think that looks alright. And then up here, you need to turn these into some bits of hair. So we're going to have a bit flicking out there, a couple of bits flicking out there, another bit, another bit, another bit. Now alternatively, and you'll see this in the next video where we look at the body as well, you could do like a plaited mane, for instance, and then also just going to do a random like that. Pretty happy with that. And then we need to do the neck. So the neck is going to come out roughly about here, and we're just going to draw a line going down like that, and that's going to be our neck. So now we just need to go in with our rubber and get rid of the lines that we're not going to go over. So that piece of the circle there we definitely don't need, and also that bit there, we need a little gap before it goes to the hair, the mane, sorry, and we can get rid of that line there. And we are going to go in now with the felt tip. That's our unicorn head outlined with black pen, and I'm just going to give it a quick bit of colour so that you can see what it would look like. Okay, so that's our unicorn head coloured in, just to give you a little bit of an idea of what it would look like coloured in. As usual, I would probably prefer to colour it in with pencil crayons instead of felt tips, but the felt tips show up a lot better on camera for you to see. So we are now going to move on to having a look at drawing a whole unicorn. So we're going to use this head, shrink it down, make it a little bit smaller, and draw the body. So we're going to have a go at doing that now. just gone over everything with our black felt tip, a very fine one, and I've rubbed out all of the pencil lines that we don't need. And that is what it should look like once we are finished. I'm going to quickly colour it in so you can have a look at what it would look like coloured in, and then that's us finished. Okay, so I've just finished colouring in our unicorn, so you can have a little look at what it might look like coloured in. Obviously, as I said before, if you would like to draw a horse, just draw this without the horn on, you've got yourself a horse. Obviously, I've added a couple of random things in the background to make it look a little bit nicer, but hopefully you've enjoyed having a go at drawing a unicorn. Hopefully you've got something looking a little bit like this, and I'd absolutely love to see your attempts. So that's our unicorn drawing tutorial finished. Now hopefully you've enjoyed having a go at either drawing the unicorn head on its own, or a whole unicorn and its body, or possibly both. If you have had a go at drawing it, I'd absolutely love to see your results and what yours looks like and the colours you've gone for. So do feel free to ask your parents to send them to me, because it's my favourite thing, seeing your drawings. So until next time, keep on crafting.